Hello Capricorn, thank you so much for joining me at this time. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. We're going to look at your energies, Capricorn, from the 7th to the 13th of December or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond that, a few days beyond that time, because universal timing is a lot more fluid than our earthbound timing that we have in place. So I've pre-shuffled the cards for you to get your energy into the cards. So we'll just do a final shuffle of the vision of, the Oracle of Visions, getting my tongue in a twist. Just to start your reading off and get some overall energies. So first of all, we have number 52. And this is about direction, going in new direction, having a sense of purpose, having objectives, and taking the first step towards whatever that is. And it to be something slightly different for all of you Capricorn, but not a bad card to have out right at the beginning. And your second card is, this is about creativity and using your imagination. So there's something about taking the first steps, you know, going in a certain set direction, and it's to do with new creativity, new creative thoughts and intentions. So just do a final shuffle of the Psychic Tarot. Wow. Okay, we have one card that has jumped out on its own. And this is about prosperity beginning, working with somebody else or with others towards some prosperous journey or a prosperous outcome. So, but prosperity beginning, this would be the Ace of Wands in ordinary tarot. So I'll just pop that back. So we have the heart of your reading, Capricorn, your energy or a situation or both, what you're thinking about, hidden influences or the root of the matter, past influences, the future going forward, and then something else that the universe would like to say. And at the bottom of the deck, for some of you, we have conflict and defeat, and there's the number 5, and then number 5 generally bring challenges because of change and transformation. But this is the Wounded Warrior card, when there has been perhaps some form of a victory, but it feels like a hollow victory because of the walking wounded. So feeling quite conflicted. And this is from the mental part of the deck. So this is in your mind. This is how you're feeling. What you're thinking about in your mind. For some of you Capricorn, it's the general reading, so it won't resonate with all of you. So take what does resonate and leave the rest for somebody else. So we'll just lay the Wheel of the Year Tarot down on top for a bit of depth. And we have the Chariot, and this is a very optimistic forward motion card, and probably linking in with this card here. And so this is about taking the reins, taking control, shining your light, knowing where you're going, and then taking charge of the Chariot and the horses. Very much a very positive, energetic, controlling card in a very positive sense. So at the heart of your reading, we have movement, choices and decisions, the number 2, and we have the 7 of Pentacles. So movement, choices and decisions, this would be the 2 of Wands in ordinary tarot, and this is about having to make a choice, which way to go, which archway to go through. And they all take you to a different destination, and there's no right or wrong way. It's just options and choices. So right at the heart of your reading, for some of you Capricorn, there's a decision to be made about which way to go, possibly to do with this new endeavour, the creative endeavours, creative thoughts. And then the Seven of Pentacles, yes, it's something, it's not quite the right time. The pregnant lady is not quite ready to give birth, and the apple that she's testing is not quite ready for harvesting. So it's not quite the right time for going through one of these archways, but you're in the process of considering which way you're going to go. Just got to wait a little bit longer. And so what you're thinking about, Capricorn, we have firm foundation and we have the Hermit. Firm foundation, this is when you're on firm foundation. This is your root chakra, which talks about having a secure base. Having a secure base, having everything you need, if you like, coming in. Having your roots down, having shelter, roof over your head, enough money coming in, and the very practical, grounded energies. So this is what you're thinking about. Well, the Hermit is very much about going within yourself to get the answers. So there's something, or there's an area that you are wanting more information about. So, you know, you're trying to find it out, you're shining your light and trying to understand and get a grasp of which way to go forward, get a better understanding about a situation or energies around you. But you're definitely on firm foundations in this whatever this is. You're on firm foundations. You've got a firm foundation to sit back on, so to speak. Excuse the pun. All right, moving swiftly on, we have, right, this is at the root of the matter, or hidden influences. We've got the solar plexus and the Hierophant. And the solar plexus energy, you can see it's a beautiful gold colour. This is the chakra energy centre just behind your tummy button, in that area. And this is to do with feelings of, or the energy to do with power and control and authority and autonomy. So this is concerning yourself, Capricorn, then, you know, having autonomy over your life, having control and power. We all need to have a level of power and control. It's not a negative energy. It's just having that, getting it into balance. And it could be that, you know, you have been tapping into your solar plexus energy in the past. And the clarifier is the Hierophant, and this is like a godlike energy, a universal blessing, if you like, wisdom coming down for you. You see here the man on his knees holding the Hierophant's hand. So he's come asking for wise advice, wise counsel, and also asking for blessings to do with something. So this is more or less saying this is like the universal wisdom and the universal blessings that have come down for you, that you've been tapping into to build up your centre, your solar plexus, to gain more power and control and authority and autonomy within and without, you know, within your life, within your centre, for yourself and for those around you and your life going forward. So this has been getting stronger. So this is the hidden influence. It's been certainly getting stronger. And it's certainly being blessed, whatever it is, from the universal energy. And you will feel that. You would have been feeling that, certainly. Now, the past influences leading to the current situation, we have the universe and the Seven of Cups, or the Seven of Chalices. And the universe, this is the same as the World card in ordinary tarot. It's the last of the major arcana cards, and this is when a cycle has come to an end. So a cycle has been completed, ready for going forward and on a new cycle, very much like the full moon energy. When the full moon that's the ending of that moon cycle, and then the next cycle is the new moon, getting ready for the new beginning. So it's very similar. So there's something happened in the past, that the cycle come complete, to do with a certain area in your life, Capricorn. And the clarifier is the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Chalices. This is when we have lots of options and choices going forward, and you see the lady's very very light, very joyful, hanging onto the tail of a butterfly kite. So butterflies are about transformation. So there's some, as you are transforming from completion of some sort going forward, so you went into this transformation energy that brought in you had lots of options and choices to go forward. So these are the past influences for you, for some of you, Capricorn. Now, the future going forward, we have mental conflict and the High Priestess. There's quite a few spiritual cards coming through here for you, Capricorn. Mental conflict, it's number 2, is from the mind part of this deck. And this is when we have a decision to make, perhaps, between one of 2 options. Maybe from more options, but I feel it's whittled down to 2 because we've got the number 2 here. So this is, you know, thinking deeply but being in conflict about making a decision which way to go forward. And then the clarifier is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is your higher self. This is very much a spiritual, universal energy. This is the connection between spirit and the universe, and the earth plane energies, and ourselves on the earth plane. But this is about tapping into your higher self. Now, the High Priestess also carries secrets. So she has secrets, and you see she has the book of knowledge on her lap here that she's got open, although she's not looking at it at the moment. So this is about what you know and what you don't know. So, you know, a need to tap into your intuition. I think perhaps that's why you're thinking about the Hermit energy, going within and trying to get some answers, trying to get some guidance from within. So, you know, tapping into your intuition, trying to find out what it is that you don't know at this time. But it's creating a bit of mental conflict for some of you, Capricorn. Now, the universe, the guidance from the universe is the universe wants to acknowledge and recognize a job well done here. So this is recognition and reward. Now, this card also complements the universe card. So a completion of a cycle. So something had been completed, but the universe is saying, you know, well done. It's a job well done, and wants to bring in rewards for you as a result. And clarify for this is the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Chalices, and this is about wish fulfillment. So this is what the universe is bringing in for you as a reward, whatever it is you're hoping for and wishing for. So those blessings are coming in for you. There's some form of a wish fulfillment that will be coming in for you, for some of you, Capricorn. Okay, lovely reading. Remember, we had the Chariot charging forward, taking the reins and taking control. And as we had the control, the solar plexus energy. So there you are, taking control. You can see all the yellow and gold within this the picture here. But underneath it, there's some form of there has been a sadness. There's been some form of loss that's already happened in the past. But I feel you are moving on from that, Capricorn. Because yes, I mean, as we see, there has been some form of conflict and defeat. I feel that's taken place in the past. Okay. But you have got choices and options moving forward. It's just not quite the right time at the moment. So you're still in the investigative stage, searching for answers, trying to find which way to go. But you know, you have got blessings. You have got wish fulfillment coming in for you. It's just perhaps not quite the right time at the moment. So I'll just get 2 more cards from the Sacred Traveller. So could we have 2 more cards, please? 2 more messages for Capricorn going forward. Two more cards for Capricorn for the 7th to the 13th of December, please. Alright, so we have distant thunder and a narrow pathway. So the distant thunder this talks about clearing the air. There's a need to clear the air. So when the thunder comes in, you know, before the thunder arrives, the air is quite heavy and oppressive, isn't it? So we need the thunder and lightning and the rain to come just to energise, but to clear the air. So there's something needs clearing. Something that's weighing heavy needs clearing. And sometimes it takes the thunderstorm to come in to clear the air. So for some of you, this may be about having those important conversations with others or with somebody else, or sometimes with yourself, about what needs to change and what direction to go into, to clear the air. And then we have the narrow pathway, and this is about, as you go forward, tread carefully. It's a very narrow pathway as you're going, so take your time, tread thoughtfully as you go forward. Don't run blindly ahead. Take your time and go forward with thought and wisdom, perhaps, because remember, you are searching for the answers here, for information with the hermit, and also with the high priestess energy. Alright, so tread thoughtfully as you go forward. I think I'm going to get one more card. Perhaps get one more card, please. Perhaps to clarify distant thunder and narrow pathway. Alright, I've took two. So I clarify for the distant thunder, we've got in the flow. So, you know, everything is smooth sailing. You're in your boat and you're going in the direction you need to go. So just settle back and enjoy that journey. You are in the flow now. So whatever this thunder is that's coming in, that's got to clear the air, then it will do. And then you'll find that you are more easily, better, flowing along far better in the flow, and enjoying the journey more. And then the narrow pathway, discovering truth. So you stand in the light of truth. All right, so you can see here there was the people here looking at going in a certain direction in the windy, windy path, but you're turning your back on that and you're going to go your own way. So you're going to discover your own truth about which direction to go. That's lovely. You stand in the light of truth, Capricorn. That's lovely. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Please get in touch if you would like a personal reading, and the information is below the video. But anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope whoever this reading was for, I hope you've enjoyed the reading, and that it's given you some confirmation and some clarity about the situation that you find yourself in at this time. But good luck going forward, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.